Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, whenever you are watching this. I see Gloria is on. Good morning. Looking forward to another great session. Thank you. Me too. Welcome back. Same time, different place. I didn't move the couches as far as I did last time, so I apologize. They're a little more in the view today, but I still have my halo for the day. Give everybody just a few minutes to get signed on. I am in a different place. I'm at my parents' house in the States. I'm really excited to be here. It's been really nice to be home, especially with everything that's been going on. Yeah, it's just been, I think, rather healing for all of us just to be able to be around one another after quarantining, of course. But yeah, so it's nice to be home, and this is live. And I will say that the neighbors are cutting the grass, so you may or may not hear the grass cutter, and then later maybe a weed whacker or whatever else is entailed with that project. All right, so I have another good class planned for today with a card and some mantras and a good little yoga practice. It'll be a little bit of balance today and a lot of bit of fun. All right, I always say it, I always give people a few moments to get signed on because I feel like there's a little sweet spot of like 3 minutes after starting time when everybody's like raring to go and actually signed on. But I have noticed there's been a little bit of drop off in attendance, probably due to everybody getting back to a little bit of a normal schedule, and it's summer. And I will as well kind of adjust the schedule. I just kind of wanted to give everybody a heads up. I'll probably stop doing it on Wednesdays. Last Wednesday I wasn't able to, I was traveling. And then this Wednesday, just want to spend more time with my family. So I'll just be doing them Mondays and Fridays this week. So today, and then pause on Wednesday, and then Friday again, and then the same next week as well. And the cat is scratching on her scratching post. So if you hear claw marks, maybe she'll come join. But yeah, so I'll give everybody just a moment here. I'm going to adjust the light over here. Give me just one moment. I'll pop out a screen. And before we go into the meditation, I want you to meet our kitty. This is Angel. She might pop in the background. You're going to be camera shy? So this is Angel. She's a ragdoll. She's really old. She's about 12, so I'm going to leave her be. You go lay down. But anyways, that's my parents' cat, Angel, and then they have another black cat, Skitty. So maybe she'll be in the photo as well, or in the video. So without further ado, further introducing you to my parents' cats, I will go ahead and begin with the card of the day. Today's card is, I trust the process of life. There's a rhythm and flow to life, and I am part of it. Life supports me and brings me only good and positive experiences. I trust the process of life to bring me my highest good. And I think this is a really nice card of just kind of trusting. I love Angel. Thanks, Gloria. And she's a little soft little cotton ball. So just with trusting the process of life, I feel like just kind of how we just trust the decisions that we make when we make them. Everyone always gives themselves a hard time, that hindsight 2020, when you can really only make the best decision that you can with the information that you have. And that when you know better, you do better, and rather than kind of beating ourselves up. Sorry, I'm a little distracted with the cat, with Angel. But basically just kind of trusting in this natural rhythm. I think even if whether or not you believe in God or the universe or anything like that, but just kind of trusting that there's this natural process of life. Just like when we inhale and exhale, you're inhaling oxygen and exhaling carbon, and plants are inhaling our exhale and exhaling what we inhale. It's just this beautiful process of life, of just how everything is kind of connected. So whether you are religious or even spiritual, just there is this ebb and flow of nature that is just kind of natural, and just kind of trusting in that, I think, allows a little bit more ease and a little less stress. So I think that's just a really beautiful kind of mantra, or just something to believe. Okay, so I will go ahead and settle in for our meditation. Maybe Angel will sit here with us while we do that. So I invite you to go ahead and get into a nice, comfortable seated position. So whether you are seated on a chair or on a sofa or with your pets or on the ground, wherever you are, go ahead and get into a nice, comfortable seated position. All right. And I invite you to go ahead and close your eyes. Take a nice, slow inhale in and soft exhale out. Beginning to relax the shoulders. Relax your jaw and your tongue in your mouth. Just allowing yourself permission just to settle in to your body. Come a little bit more into the present moment. Bringing your awareness to your breath as it comes in and out of your nose. And just allowing your breath to just naturally slow. And as you bring your awareness to your breath, just become a little bit curious of your breath. What I mean by that is just to follow it closely. So as it comes in your nose, down your throat and fills up your lungs, just kind of curiously following it, maybe like a cat does, little mouse just following your breath. Comes in your nose and expands your chest, expands your lungs, and maybe that tiny pause at the top. And then becoming curious of the exhale. And now switching from being curious to kind of loving of your inhale. It's kind of this loving appreciation of your next inhale. It's like, wow, just took a deep inhale. I'm still alive. I'm still breathing. Just that loving inhale. Just that appreciation for life. On each inhale and exhale. And next, with each inhale and exhale, feeling a sense of just deep gratitude. So following that love, a little bit of that gratitude. Wow. Wow. Taking my next inhale. I'm trusting in the process of life that I'll have my next inhale. And I'm grateful for it. Just kind of taking that semi-pause of gratitude. Maybe holding it at the top after your inhale, before your exhale. So we went through being curious and then loving and now grateful for our inhale and our exhale. And next I invite you to think of a moment of time that you really had to just trust the process of life, trust yourself, just in a decision or an experience in your life that you made the best choice possible for yourself. And then kind of seeing in your mind's eye where that brought you to right now in your life. The experiences it brought you and taught you, whether they were all good or bad, can be this beautiful learning process that brought you right to where you are now as you listen to my voice. Now become a little curious of that example, that decision, that experience. I'm curious of it now. To kind of feel out the details of it. In my mind, I'm going through when I made the decision to move to Germany at a rather young age. And a little bit of the fears and whatnot that's coming up, but being curious of it. And now bringing in loving, kind of the lovingness of that experience and everything that it taught you or brought into your life. Feeling that love in your heart. That if you didn't make that decision, you wouldn't be where you are right now. You wouldn't have learned the lessons. You wouldn't be as wise as you are today. Having a little bit of loving appreciation for that. Maybe your mind is racing and you're coming up with a bunch of different examples. That's okay. Maybe just trying to focus on one. Hopefully you can't hear the weed whacker outside, but if not, try to stay with my voice. And now bringing in a little bit of gratitude for that experience. And giving yourself a little bit of thanks for making that decision and everything that it brought you. And maybe giving a little thanks and gratitude towards the universe and all the people that made that possible. So rather than criticizing ourselves and comparing ourselves and wishing it could be different, just being grateful for where it brought you and what it has taught you. And trusting in yourself that you made the right choice, and trusting in the universe that guided you there and is continually guiding you. And feel that support, and feel that ease, feel that gratitude. And allow that to kind of fill your body up. And an exhale, let go of anything that isn't serving you. And on an inhale, fill up with that loving appreciation, that gratitude, that thanks. And then exhale, let go of what's not serving you. And just once more, inhaling that loving appreciation, that gratitude, that thanks, that trust in yourself. And slowly exhale. And your next deep inhale in. And slow exhale out. Next takes a nice deep inhale in. And slowly bat your eyelashes and open up your eyes. I do hope the weed whacker was not extremely distractive and you could still hear me and follow along with that. Oh, Angel's still here. And that you enjoyed that little guided meditation and kind of felt that experience or that moment in time of just having to just trust it and just go with it and just stop thinking so much. And that knowing it was the best decision you could have made because it brought you to where you are today and all the wisdom that you have. Okay. So continuing with that process of trusting life, I'm going to scoot back onto my mat and guide you through a nice yoga practice. So I invite you to do the same, whether you're with your pets or not. Not sure if you can see little Angel's sitting here. She might move later, but she can stay for now. Okay, so in a nice comfortable seated position here, sequin on my foot. My mom sews these cute little stockings. I'm always finding sequins around the house. Oh gosh, I have a cat here. Oh, what a nice, fun, new place to be having a yoga class. All this cat hair. Okay. In a nice, comfortable seated position with a nice inhale in, palms up, inhale, both arms up, reach for the sky, looking up, and exhale, palms down, kind of raining them down. Exhale down. And again, inhale, palms up, taking in all that air, all that good oxygen, and raining down your fingertips. There we go. And again, inhale, both arms up, palms up. And exhale down. Feel free to be moving on your own. Inhale and exhale, whatever feels good for you. Just syncing the breath with movement. Just coming into the present moment. Allowing the distractions in. Staying present with the breath and the movement here. And with your hands kind of planted behind you, we'll just do some gentle shoulder rolls. So inhale, shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, rolling them down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And now bringing hands to our shoulders. We'll go the opposite direction with our elbows, bringing elbows forward, really warming up those shoulders. Inhales, we open up. Exhales, we're going to bring elbows to touch. Exhale down. Angel's getting antsy. She just left. Inhale up and down. She must be hungry. Opening up the chest. Here we go. Planting the hands behind. We're going to plant our feet as well. And we're going to cross our ankle over our thigh here. So we did this on Friday. We're going to do it again today. Just kind of opening up the hips. Deepening the stretch by bringing your heel to your bottom. You may also, if that's not comfortable, come down onto your back and then cross your ankle over your thigh, depending on what's more comfortable for you. And then inhaling your right leg up. So whatever feels most comfortable. And I'm here now, so I'm just going to stay here. If you're still seated, that's fine. And then go ahead and switch. So if you're on your back, switching your right ankle on top of your left thigh, inhaling your left leg up to deepen that stretch. The closer your knee is to your face, the deeper the stretch. If you are more seated, so if you're up here, as my elbow cracks, just making sure you're staying nice and long in the spine and you're not collapsing in. So just nice and long in the spine, keeping your right foot flexed, really opening up through that hip. Breathing. Relaxing the face, relaxing the jaw. Go ahead and uncross and plant both of your feet. So if you're on your back, I'll give you a moment to kind of come up. So your hands are planted behind your back. Your feet are firmly planted on the ground. So what we're going to do is we're going to press into our feet and lift our hips. So I'm gently lifting my hips. My shins are parallel. Lift those hips, lift those hips. Lift that chest, pressing away. Chin is up, lifting and pressing away. And gently exhale, lowering down. Bringing our bottom, maybe hugging our legs a little bit, laying long in the spine. And from here, we're going to make our way on to all fours for some cat-cows. Maybe Angel will join for some cat-cows. So my wrists underneath of my shoulders. I'm going to back up. My knees are underneath of my hips. Inhaling my tailbone, dropping the belly, pressing away from the mat and lifting the head. Make sure you're not crunching in the neck. And exhale, dropping the tailbone, pressing away from the mat and lowering the head. Again, not feeling any crinkly crunchies in the neck, just allowing that to relax. Inhale, lifting the tailbone. Feel free to move on your own breath. And exhale down, pressing away, sinking movement with the breath. And exhale down. Coming to neutral, I'm going to bring my elbows in line with my shoulders. And just gently move my knees back. Coming into puppy pose, really opening up the shoulders here. Spreading all 10 fingers. Breathing and opening through the shoulders. Inhale, coming up, bringing my shoulders back in alignment with my elbows. From here, let's see if I'm going to keep my feet on the carpet here. Tucking the toes and lifting the hips, coming into dolphin pose. I'm going to be walking out the feet, really pressing up and away, opening up through the shoulders here. Really long in the spine. Walking out the feet a little bit here. Making sure that neck is nice and relaxed. And on an exhale, go ahead and lower down the knees. We're just going to gently make our way onto our belly, so kind of scooting out the legs and just lowering down onto our stomachs, making sure elbows are in line with the shoulders, really pressing into the mat. Get lots of length in your spine. And inhale, coming up into Sphinx pose, really pressing the pubic bone into the ground, making sure you're not crunching in your lower spine. Just getting lots of movement, really lifting away, pressing into the mat with your arms, making sure your pelvis is rotated and you're really pressing in to your pubic bone there. Go ahead and do some nose, followed with some nose with your nose. Just doing a straight line, left and right. And pressing into the tops of your feet as well, pressing into your base. And on an exhale, gently lowering down, moving the arms away as you come down to your mat. And from here, bringing your arms at your side. So you can either have your arms straight at your side or even interlocking your fingers. And on an inhale, rolling the shoulders back. Inhale, lifting up. Breathe. And exhale, lowering back down, release. Maybe shaking out the hips here. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. We'll do it again. So interlocking the hands, rolling the shoulder blades, really opening up. And on an inhale, lifting the chest. And then if it's available to you, lifting the legs as well. Inhale, breathe. So today's practice is about trusting the process of life and trusting yourself. Inhale and exhale down. And shaking out the hips here. So go ahead and bring your hands underneath of your shoulders, and we're just going to gently press up into our tabletop. Tuck the toes and lift the hips into downward facing dog. Just walking out the feet. And with your gaze between your hands, gently walk, jump, or step your way forward, staying hinged at your hips. Feeling like a little rag doll. Here. And then gently begin to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. And the last thing to come up is your head. Rolling the shoulders back, opening up through the chest. Good job. I'm going to scoot further away. And from here, in that strong mountaintop here, inhaling both arms up, reaching for the sky, interlocking your thumbs, so your right and your left thumbs here, interlocking, reach, reach, reach. Dropping the tailbone, bringing in the lower rib cage here. Inhale to reach, and exhale this time a tilt to the left. Drawing in that navel. Inhale to center, exhale to the right. Inhale to center, and on an exhale, swan diving down. Halfway, here we go, swan dive down. And on an inhale halfway up. Strong, long back here, falling in the navel. Exhale down. And inhale, rise. Inhale, rising all the way up. Hands above the head, interlock those thumbs again. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tilting to the left. Make sure that navel's drawn in. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center, and here we go again. Exhale, hinging from the hips, long in the spine. Maybe a gentle bend in the knees, getting really soft in the legs and the face. Inhale, halfway up, long spine here. So from here, keeping the shoulders looped back. Inhale, the arms back and behind, letting your arms fly, gazes down. Opening up through the chest, fingertips pointing back. And exhale, go ahead and forward fold to release. Soften the bend in the knees. Soften the face. And inhale all the way up to rise. Hands up, here we go. Interlocking the fingers. Making sure that tailbone is tucked. Lower ribs draw in. And exhale to the left. Inhale to center. And exhale to right, allowing that hip to bump out just a little bit. And inhale to center. Exhaling both arms down. Good job. All right. So from here, feeling really strong in the legs, we're going to do a little bit of a flow with our legs now. So shifting our weight to the left side. So sprawl out the toes of your left foot. We're kind of lifting and lengthening. So we're really going to press away from the ground, the mat, the carpet, wherever you are, pressing away, tucking the tailbone, drawing the lower rib cage in on an inhale, lifting the right leg up. And then on an exhale, just gently hinging and kicking the foot back. And inhale, bending the knee and coming back forward. And exhale, lowering down. All right, here we go. Other side. Spreading the toes of the right. Really lifting and lengthening. Really press away. Inhale, the left leg up, drawing the navel in. Here we go. You can keep your hands at center, at your side. And exhale, hinging from the hip, pressing away from the mat. And kicking back. And inhale, coming forward, bending the knee. Hinging forward, here we go. I'm sorry, not hinging forward, straightening forward. And exhale down. We're going to do it one more time. You've got this. Doing a little bit different of a warm-up today. So again, switching the weight. So switching the weight to the left side, sprawling out the toes. Tailbone tuck, lower ribs drawing in. I'll get that right. Inhaling, right leg up. Knee is bent. Exhale, hinging from the hips. Kicking the right leg back. Gaze is down. Inhale, bending the knees, staying long in the spine here. Bringing it back forward. And exhale, lowering down. All right, last one, left leg. So planting the right foot, sprawling the toes. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, hinging at the hip. Hinging, kicking back. Using that core, inhale, bending the knee and coming back forward. And exhale, lowering down. Really good. Really, really good. Good job. Take a nice deep inhale in. Slow exhale out. Trusting the process of life, trusting yourself. If you've been doing yoga with me for a while, maybe you notice you could do that, you could do it longer, your balance has improved, whatever that means for you. Wonderful, congratulations. If you're a newbie, that's okay too. Maybe you couldn't keep up at all, and that's fine. I say all the time, yoga is for practicing, not for doing. We don't do yoga. It's a practice, okay? So here we go. We're gonna move through a nice gentle flow. Inhale, nice soft bend in the knees. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, hinging from the hips, swan diving down. Inhale, halfway up, long back, long in the spine. Exhale down. Planting both hands, walk, jump, or step your way back into your plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, pressing into your base. Inhale, Baby cobra. Exhale down. Inhale up to rise. Here we go. Inhale, lifting, tucking the toes and lifting the tailbone all the way up to the sky into your downward facing dog. Breathing. Hips cracking. All is good. Here we go. Inhaling, left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. And on an exhale, using your core, knee to nose as you step through. And that lunge, go ahead and lower that back knee. Staying nice and long in the spine here. And exhale, go ahead and straighten that front leg, pointing the toes to the ceiling. Feeling that nice stretch in your left leg. Inhale, planting the foot. Staying long in the spine. Nice exhale. And inhale, coming up, pressing away from the mat with your left foot. Inhaling both arms up. Tucking the tailbone, drawing in our ribcage here. Interlock your thumbs. Inhale, stretch. Looking up. Lots of length in the spine. And on an exhale, tilting to the left. Inhale to center. And exhale, tilting to the right. Inhale to center. And exhale, both arms down. Here we go. Planting the hands, tucking the back toe, lifting the knee, and stepping back into our downward facing dog. Hips cracking, feeling good. Here we go, right side. Inhaling, right leg up to the sky. On an exhale, knee to nose as you step through. Feeling long in the spine here. And go ahead and lower that back knee. And exhale, straightening the front leg, pointing the toes towards the ceiling. Feeling that nice stretch in your right leg. And exhale, planting the foot. Staying long in the spine. Inhale, pressing away from the mat. Lifting both arms up, interlocking those thumbs. Reach, 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 long in the spine. Tailbones tucked, low ribs are drawn in. And exhale to the left. Inhale to center. And exhale to the right. Inhale to center. And exhale, raining both hands down. Go ahead and tuck that back toe. And we're just going to step the back foot forward, staying hinged at the hips. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale down. Inhale all the way up to rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Excellent job. Just checking in, seeing how we're feeling here. A little bounce in the knees. Checking in with our breath. Maybe getting a little warmed up here and a little curious of our breath. A little bit of love towards our breath and appreciation. And then finally some gratitude to our breath and to our body and for being here today. All right, here we go. We're going to move through another flow. Sure it's tucked in here. Here we go. Inhaling, both arms up, gentle bend in the knees. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway up, nice long spine. Exhale, down, planting the hands, walk, jump, or step your way into plank. Option always to come to knees. As you exhale, lowering down, keeping those elbows in. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, down. Inhale, pressing up. Tucking the toes and lifting the tailbone. And walking it out in our downward facing dog here. Giving you just a moment to catch up if you aren't here already. And here we go. Inhale, left leg up, three-legged dog. And on an exhale, using your core, stepping through. knee to nose, stepping through. Here we go. Go ahead and lower that back knee. And inhale all the way up. Rise. Nice deep inhale, opening up through the chest here. And exhale, both arms down, so staying right here. Go ahead and pivot on the right knee, bringing the foot behind. And coming up to your knee, inhale, the right arm up, opening into kind of this half warrior. Exhale, planting the left arm on left knee, and inhaling the right arm up and over. Nice side body stretch here. Feeling that kind of nice stretch through your side body. Relaxing the face, relaxing the jaw. And on an exhale, go ahead and plant both of the hands, pivoting that back foot in alignment here. And from here, we're going to heel toe the left foot slightly more open here, coming into lizard variation with your left toes slightly pointing out. So it depends how your lizard looks. So maybe you're just right here. Option to kind of come onto your forearms. Make sure your navel is drawing up and in. Option to always stay right here as we open up through the groin. So you can stay right here, breathing, relaxing the face. Or option to come onto your forearms, whatever is most comfortable for you. Making sure you're still relaxed in the face. Once you hold your breath, you send yourself into fight or flight. So we're just kind of breathing and allowing ourselves to kind of sink into this. And inhale, coming up to your palms if you aren't already. And go ahead and heel toe your foot back in alignment here. And we're just going to step our left foot back, opening up the knees and sitting back into child's pose. And inhale, coming forward here, bringing knees back in alignment. From here, just go ahead and tuck the toes. Or, so if you don't want to go into down dog, you can just step the right leg forward. Or you can come into your downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, and then step the foot forward. So whatever's most comfortable for you. And then lowering down on that back knee. Inhale to rise. Fingertips up, really reach. Feel that length in your spine. Exhale, really opening up through the chest. And then lowering both arms down. Here we go, pivoting on that back foot, pivoting on the knee of the left foot. Coming up to the right knee. Coming into that half warrior here, inhaling. Exhaling, planting right hand, right elbow kind of to the top of the right thigh, and inhaling the left arm up and over, really feeling that side body stretch, lifting up and away, opening up through the chest, relaxing the face and the jaw. Reach, 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 and exhale, planting the hands, pivoting on the back knee here. And then heel toeing that right foot, kind of opening it up, bringing your hands to the inside of your right foot and kind of pointing the right toes over to the right into your lizard variation. Option to stay right here. Really opening up through the groin here. Drawing in the navel, make sure you're protecting your spine. Option to come down to your forearms. If not, that's fine. Whatever yours looks like is perfectly okay. Just making sure you're not gripping anywhere. Really opening up through there. And breathing. And go ahead and heel toe your right foot back in and step back the right foot, opening up the knees and sitting back into child's pose. Option to bring your arms back behind to kind of relax your shoulders here. Option to always put a pillow underneath of your knees if your hips are tight, or to put a pillow in front of you to bring the ground to you. Just to make child's pose as regenerative as possible here. Just allowing yourself to kind of melt. Taking a few deep breaths. It's so nice to do yoga someplace where it's air conditioning. Kind of grateful for that. All right, inhale, coming up. Kind of rising here. Okay. Bringing knees back in a line. And we'll just lift the hips into downward dog and just make our way into forward fold. So go ahead and step your way forward, staying hinged at the hips. And go ahead and bring the backs of your hands to the ground. So kind of relax your wrists here. Maybe even step onto the palms of your hands. Gently, getting a nice gentle bend in your knees, allowing your kind of ribs or your stomach to come to your knees, staying hinged, relaxing the neck. This allows the wrists to kind of relax here a little. And gently move the hands from underneath of the feet. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. Inhale all the way up to rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good job. Breathing. Checking in with your body. All right, good job. So here we go. Inhaling both arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Swan diving down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale down. Planting the hands, walk, jump, or step your way into your plank here. Option to always come to knees. Exhale, lowering down, keeping your elbows in. Inhale, pressing into your base. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale down. And inhale, lifting up. Tucking the toes and lifting the hips into your downward facing dog. Really good. Pedal out those feet. That was the last flow for the day. So give yourself a little round of applause. So here we go. We're going to inhale the left leg up to the sky. And exhale, using your core knee to nose as you step through. Go ahead and pivot on the back foot. And on an inhale, rise up to your warrior one. Really using that core. Inhale to rise. Really good. Breathe, opening up through the chest. Really pressing into the knife edge of your back foot. Feeling really strong in your warrior one. And exhale, opening up to your warrior two. Really pivoting on that back foot. Right toes pointing forward. Strong warrior two. And it looks really cool in this picture. All right, feeling that strength of your warrior two. Go ahead and just, if you can, if it's available to you and you feel really strong in your legs and your arms, with your gaze over your left hand, go ahead and just close your eyes. Just close your eyes and just breathe. You might notice you're naturally flowing. If it feels uncomfortable, open your eyes. But all I want to have you do is just check into the sensations of your body. Feel the energy from the tips of your fingers going through your left and out your right. Feeling the strength of your legs holding you. Feeling the length of your spine lifting and lengthening. And just recognizing that strength of your body, and just kind of with our card of the day of trusting the process of life and just trusting yourself to hold you here. Good job. And if your eyes are closed, go ahead and open them. Slip the palm of your left hand facing the sky, and inhale the palm to the sky here. And exhale, bringing your elbow of your left arm to your left knee, bringing right arm up and over. Feeling that nice side body stretch. Relaxing the face, letting out a little smile. Good job. And we're going to do a full body movement here. So here we go. On an exhale, dropping the right hand to the mat and the left, pivoting on the back foot, coming into that low lunge. And exhale, coming into your downward facing dog, stepping the front leg back. Give you a moment to meet me here. All right, to the other side. Inhale, right foot up to the sky. And exhale, knee to nose, using that core, stepping forward. Strong, here we go, high lunge. Go ahead and pivot on that back foot, planting the foot, pressing into the knife edge of your left foot. Inhaling all the way up to rise into your warrior one. Really strong here, opening up through the chest, chucking the tailbone, drawing in the ribs. You've got this. Pressing into the knife edge of your left foot. Inhale. And exhale, opening up into your warrior two, pivoting on the back foot. I'm going to face you. Oops, as I surf on the rug. So coming into that strong warrior two again. Strong arms, strong legs, really tearing the mat. Here we go. Long gaze is over your right hand. Option to close your eyes. Trusting yourself, feeling the energy through your right hand, out your left. Feeling the energy of your legs supporting you. Maybe swaying a little bit, but it's okay. Feeling long in the spine, feeling that energy coming at the top of your head, trusting yourself, trusting the universe, trusting your legs to support you. Inhale and exhale, relaxing the face, maybe allowing a little bit of a smile to come across your face in gratitude. And go ahead, if your eyes aren't already open, open your eyes. Flip the palm of your right hand up. Inhale your fingertips to the sky. Reach, reach, reach. Feel that nice side body stretch. And exhale, bringing your elbow of your right hand to the top of your right thigh. Inhaling, left arm up and over. All right. And here we go. On an exhale, pivoting on the back foot, bringing both hands, shaping the back of your front foot. Instead of stepping back, we're going to step forward. So nice lunge here. Inhale, and on an exhale, step forward. Hinging at the hips. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale down. And inhale, pressing into your feet as you rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Really good. So we're going to move into tree pose from here. So a little bit of balance. And I'm going to set up so I look really cool here. Okay. So we did a little bit of balance in the beginning. We're going to end on this because I think it's really cool with the card of trusting the process of life. And I think trees are very much this process of life that we share. In ecology, I guess. I said in the beginning, when we inhale and exhale, trees breathe in our exhale and we breathe in their exhale. So this is really beautiful cycle and trusting the process of life. So here we go. Planting the left foot, sprawling the toes of your left foot, feeling really strong in that tree trunk of your left leg. Feeling really strong, sending lots of energy there. Pressing up and away. So getting really strong, kind of almost activating your glute. Inhaling, tucking the tailbone, bringing your low rib cage in, kind of coming on the toes of your right foot. Feeling really long in the spine. Inhaling the right leg up. Feeling really strong here. Relax the face. Really pressing up and away from the mat with your left foot. Good job. If you'd like, you can stay right here and just kind of play. If you'd like to move a little further, then you can open up the hip. And you can either bring the foot below the knee or above the knee, not on the knee. Bring that in here. Ooh, I can see my dad behind me. And it's wobbling. He's doing really good though. So opening up through the hips. Just playing and feeling strong. So go ahead. So gaze should be slightly in front of you. And we can play from here. So inhaling both arms up to the sky. Oh, I see someone in front of me, so it's throwing me off a little. I'm going to face this way. Okay, here we go. Inhaling both arms up. And exhale, opening up into that tree. Here we go. That's really funny. And option to kind of bring your gaze all the way up. Looking up. Maybe even closing your eyes if that's available to you. You'll notice you'll sway more if you do, but draw in your navel. Maybe bringing your hands to heart center to allow that energy. And if you'd like, I do invite you to close your eyes if you trust yourself there. Maybe just close them for a moment and then open them again. And on an inhale, go ahead and release the right leg. And exhale to lower it down. Go ahead and walk it out. I'll move to the other side so you can see me here. And this time we're going to do the opposite. Planting the right foot, sprawling out the toes, really planting the seeds for that trunk to grow. That right leg really strong, pressing up and away, feeling nice and long. Tucking the tailbone, drawing in the lower stomach here, the lower rib cage. Inhaling left leg. Option to just kind of stay right here and float and play and have fun, inhaling and exhaling. Or opening up the hip and bringing your foot to the top of your thigh here or below the knee. So option to stay right here or here. You don't want to be pressing in to your kneecap. So staying right here, gaze is down. Pressing thigh into foot, foot into thigh. Opening up through the shoulders. And inhaling both arms up. Gaze can go up as you open up the arms, pressing away from the mat with your right foot, actively lifting and lengthening, opening up the arms. And exhaling, maybe bringing hands back to heart center, playing with your arms a little bit as well. Option to close your eyes. Woo! You'll notice you might fall. I'm trying to catch myself. That's okay. It's kind of half the fun here. So coming back in, if you fell out, if you're still there, congratulations. Just staying there, trusting yourself. And exhale, go ahead and release the leg. Mindfully bringing it back to center. And exhale to lower. Here we go, walking out the legs. We're just going to heel toe the feet a little bit wider with your toes facing out. We're going to come into our yoga squat here. Drawing in the navel and exhale, lowering down, low, 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 bringing your knees to your elbows here. Yoga squat, long in the spine. If it's available to you, planting the left hand and looking up to the right. Coming back to center. Other side, planting the right hand, looking up to the left. Exhale, coming back to center, and go ahead and lower onto your bottom if that's available to you. Good job. Okay, and from here, we're going to come into fish pose, our last little position of the day. Just gently lowering down onto our back. And with your knees still kind of bent here, bringing your hand underneath of your bottom. So kind of bringing your arms underneath of your bottom and your back here. You're going to straighten your legs. So I'll give you just a moment to kind of get into this. And so what we're going to do is kind of like in that Sphinx pose, you're pressing into all of your 5 fingers and you're going to lift up, pressing into your elbows. So it's going to kind of lift your chest up. So we're just going to do that and exhale down. Inhale, pressing into your elbows, lifting the chest, and this time coming into the top of your head. Opening up through your throat chakra here. Make sure you're really pressing into your elbows. There's no real weight on the top of my head. Into fish pose. And to come out, so just nice deep inhale in, opening up through the chest and the throat, relaxing the face, breathing. Inhale, pressing into the elbows again, rising, and exhale, gently lowering down to the back of your head, bringing your hands out from underneath of your bottom, inhaling both of your knees up, and giving yourself a nice big hug in a counter pose. Inhale and exhale, allowing your legs to drop to the right side, opening up into a T, looking over your left shoulder. Breathing and inhaling, legs to the center, and exhaling, allowing them to fall to the left, looking over your right arm. And inhale, legs to center, bringing your arms between the knees, grabbing the outside of your feet for happy baby. Really opening up through the hips one last time here. We did lizard and we did tree and we did all kinds of good stuff. So really opening up through those hips. Be rocking a little side to side, just like what a happy baby does. If it's available to you, you can suck on your toes like a baby does, but maybe not. And straighten the legs and go ahead and release. And we're bringing the legs down to your side. Down to your sides. Your legs are down and your arms are down by your sides. I invite you to go ahead and close your eyes as we relax into our Savasana here. Relaxing the toes and relaxing the feet and the ankles. Relaxing the tops of your legs and the backs of your legs. Relaxing your hips and your bottom. Just relaxing and melting into the ground or the carpet that you're on. Relaxing your lower back, your mid back, and your upper back. Relaxing your stomach and your rib cage, all your internal organs, all the way up to your chest. Just relax and melt into the ground. Relaxing your shoulders, down your arms, into your elbows, down your wrists, and down each fingertip. Just relax and allow your body just to melt into the ground. Relax the back of your head and your neck and your throat and your jaw and your tongue and your mouth. Just relax and melt. Relaxing the top of your head and your forehead. Relaxing all the tiny muscles in your face. And just allow yourself to melt into the ground, feeling fully relaxed. Just notice how relaxed you feel. Just bringing your awareness to your breathing as you breathe in and out. Becoming a little curious of your breath. It comes in your nose, your throat, and fills up your lungs. And then as you exhale and your chest contracts and it comes out your mouth or your nose. Next, feeling a little bit of loving appreciation for each inhale and exhale. And finally, a bit of gratitude for each inhale and exhale. Being grateful for that inhale. And exhale, trusting in the process of life and trusting in your own process in this life. And on your next inhale, just gently begin to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, and gently bend your knees, giving yourself a nice gentle hug, a little bit of gratitude and thanks and all that goodness for today's practice and bringing you to where you are today. And exhale gently, cradling your head, coming to one side. And inhale, coming up to a nice comfortable seated position while we close out for today. May you always, oh geez, sorry, give me just a moment, I'm a little dizzy. May you always have clarity of thought. May you always speak your truth. And may your heart always be filled with love, appreciation, and gratitude for the process of life and for your process in this life. Namaste. And continue to namaste healthy and safe during this time. I appreciate you being here today. Monday, I unfortunately won't be here on Wednesday, but I'll be back again on Friday. I'm just trying to enjoy my time while I'm home and with my mom and dad. I was a little distracted with the cats running around, and my dad was joining behind me here. So slightly a little distracted today. So I appreciate you joining in. I hope you like today's practice and you take that with you today. Gloria says, what a great practice. I loved the present moment, reminders, and the invitation to trust. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Jay says, great session, Val. It's my dad. That's awesome. So you quickly wrote something. That's funny. All right. Well, thank you so much. And I do hope you take this with you of trusting the process of life and just trusting yourself in your process during your life. And I look forward to seeing you here on Friday. And I appreciate you, I guess, knowing that I need a little bit of a break to enjoy the time with my family, because time with families is precious. So I won't be here Wednesday. I'll be here again Friday. For those of you that would like a reminder, I will set up a class after this, and you can just put the little reminder bell for Friday. I will put a little cancellation one up for Wednesday just in case you forget. But I hope this theme takes you through the rest of today and through the rest of your week until I see you again on Friday. Thank you so much for joining, and I look forward to another practice and another session on Friday. Have a beautiful day. Until next time. Bye.